Alright, thought I'd do a little review since I have a few mice here that I've been using for a lot of years. They're all Logitechs. I have a Logitech G9X, G500, G5. If you're not familiar with these little tins, these are weights they put in, you know, different gaming mice. As far as I know, only gaming mice, but always had fun with these weights. It's kind of pointless to a lot of people, but I don't know. I notice a little bit of a difference, and love teasing the hell out of people who use my other computer. Always like, oh, what are you playing over there? You want to play first-person shooter, Counter-Strike? How many more grams do you need? Think you need two 4-gram chips, or they'll be, you know, they won't know what I'm talking about, and I'll go on for a while. And anyways, when it gets pretty uncomfortable, I'll point out that the mice have these little slide things you can fill up with different size chips. I'll get more into that in a little bit, but anyways, just wanted to point out some things on these mice. I'll start with the oldest. This one does not have the weights. This is the MX518. I thought, just since I've had it so long, there's some like finger crud and stuff that was sticking to it, if you can see that. So I scratched some, and evidently it's a film that covers the entire mouse. So I don't know, maybe I've had this 6 years or so, I don't know. Seems like I've had it quite a while. Still works great. The 2 buttons on the side are excellent. You know, it has on the fly, you can change the speed of the DPI on the mice or whatever, the mouse. And I think maybe that's a programmable button or something, or looks like Windows restore a window button, but I'm pretty sure that's not right. But anyways, this is an excellent mouse. I probably use this more than any of them. Since then, that was getting a little old. I want to get a new mouse. I got this one. I'm pretty sure I got this one right after that one that I had, you know, been using for a long time. But even if I got it before, somehow I didn't like it too much. It worked all right. I mean, the movement and stuff. It has like a rounded scroll bar, like I guess this one did too. But this one just has the click to it. This other one was a lot smoother. So, you know, back then when I owned only these two, that was some of the things I was comparing. But yeah, this is just one button on the side. I loved having forward and back for web browsing, whatever, extra button in games. But it had, you know, the little colorful thing. Can't remember if you can change the color of that one. You might be able to, maybe not. Probably not, I don't know. But anyways, that's that one. And here's one of the ones I got pretty recently. It had kind of the same, you know, cool design, same color, like grayish, I don't know, that kind of tone. I love the color on this one the best, by the way. But anyways, the stuff it had on it was cool. I was intrigued by the extra buttons on the side. I found out they control my music a little bit ago, but you know, it has everything I want as far as the buttons. They take a little getting used to. I still don't know how many there are exactly. I guess there's only 3, but it seems like these bigger ones do 2 things. I don't know. But I've not messed with it a whole lot. Used it a lot. Made sure I could do my DPI like I want. This is the G500, by the way. So here's a feature that I really like. Sounds probably kind of weird to a lot of people, but the scroll wheel, you know, has, you know, clicks, it stops on its own, but it has a button on this and a lot of their other mice. But you can just, you know, click this down, toggle it. It's a toggle switch, and the wheel clicks. If you toggle it, it's a smooth spinning wheel. So when you're going through huge, you know, pages or pictures or whatever else, and you're just trying to scroll through them and find that one article or whatever you need, you know, it's really good for that. But anyways, on the fly DPI, you know, speed, whatever, changing, whatever you want to call that. Of course, the weights. Finally, this G9X. This one I had high hopes for. It had the crazy different kind of weights. These older ones all had the circular ones. You know, I don't know if the G9X is the first with these, but You know, from the 4 that I own, it was, but you know, they kind of went crazy on the weights too. Before they had 1.7 gram weights and 4.5 gram weights. Now they got 4 grams and 7 grams, so they're hardcore. But I guess there's only a spot for 4 instead of more. But anyways, has the features, a lot of programmable stuff. You know, it only has 2 buttons on the side, which at least is short a little bit from that one. I don't know, maybe it has some buttons I'm not really thinking of. You know, it has the changes you can make. You can make that different colors and do different kind of stuff. A lot of different software options with this one. But the 2 shells, this is a smaller the shell, believe it or not. And I'm sure that's right, because, you know, I like the small one a lot better than the bigger one. But anyways, it doesn't feel too bad. It is pretty comfortable. I mean, they know how to make a good contour mouse. But I didn't like it too much. If you want to do the switch of the click or the smooth scroll, you got to press the button underneath. The profile underneath is like for, I think, different colors. I forgot how. Oh, okay, there you go. You hold it down and you change. And I think that's changing between your stored profiles, like your different users who set their own DPI or whatever. Like this one, I only programmed to have 2 different DPI, or maybe 3, I guess just 2, so they can't do that 3rd bar. But, you know, lots of software options, not really needed, and I don't really like the design, the layout. So, out of these 4, this G500 is my favorite. The the MX518 is a very close second. You know, great mice. I like Logitech mice. I have a little laptop wireless mouse, Bluetooth, tiny little dongle or whatever you call it for the you know, plug in on the laptop, and almost unnoticeable. You know, it works great. Power's on, power saves, whatever else. I also have a wireless, one of their, I guess their executive line or whatever mouses at work. You know, it has the different scroll, and it's kind of big. It has its own little stand, but. Got that at woot.com, actually. That's a good site. You can find some good stuff there sometimes. So, finishing up here, I'm going to throw some weights in these and put them back in. Hopefully the unsuspecting users next to come along will you know, not be too overwhelmed by how heavy they are. They can't move the mouse. That's always a concern. So, put a couple lighter ones in there. You know, now that I'm doing this, I might be using the wrong weights. Let's see. So that's for that one. Let me see if these fit this one. Wait a minute. Hey, no, I'm doing it wrong after all. Anyways, that's why they're loose. That makes sense. These go in here. So a couple 4.5s. Don't want to kill anybody. I'll go 3. You know, again, I kind of like a little bit of weight. I mean, it's not really anything. I mainly do first-person shooters, but it's just kind of a gimmicky thing overall. Flame below. And here's how they pop out. There's a button. These kind of smooth pop out. The G9X almost slingshots at you, so that's kind of fun. Pretty neat cases, though. These older ones are kind of harder to open. The newer one's a little easier. But has a little Logitech logo at the bottom of these. This one's going to get cranked. We're going all 4.5s if I have enough. This is pretty exciting for everybody watching, I'm sure. But honestly, I've used these mice many years. The only one I haven't used a whole lot is this one, just because, you know, my first month's experience with it. But I have it plugged in along with this one to this computer all the time. I kind of alternate occasionally. Probably mess with the software some more just to have some fun with that, but, you know. Not my favorite. Lastly, we're going nutsoid. 4.7 Gs. dare you to carry that to your next LAN party. Oh yeah, this one's kind of interesting. I'll show you through this. This button pops off the case. It has a slide-in back. Took me a little bit to figure out where that was released at, but you just push it in. Yeah, there's the rocket. So, pretty cool. Kind of neat look, neat feel. I haven't really gave the big cover a chance. I don't know exactly why I knew I didn't like it, but I might try that some more. You know, it's still hooked up. Just have to throw it on there and keep trying. Probably do some good things with it. And if I have these ever that wear out, or you know, don't get too many other mice by then, I'm sure this one will get a lifetime of use still. Either way. But anyways, that's the mouse review. Again, the older mouse, the MX518, is awesome. I love it. If you can find any cheap or whatever, since it's pretty old, I'd say grab it. For the newer ones, the G500, maybe this is outdated too, man. This one isn't even available. I don't know, but I love it. It's a great mouse. It's my #1 right now. Didn't like the one button on this one. All of them move pretty good. You know, didn't like the having to press a button on the bottom to switch the on-the-fly stuff. I mean, it had a space anywhere else. You could have easily done that. Anyways, that wraps this up. Have fun with your next mouse purchase. If you have any other mice you recommend me trying for whatever reason, I'm kind of thinking of looking at like a multi-button mouse with just tons of buttons, just to have for whatever game or whatever. I'm kind of thinking getting in some of those first-person games where you can be the engineer and, you know, Team Fortress type crap. But hope you watched it. Hope you liked it. Hope it helped your decision. Add your comments, whatever. And enjoy playing your games. Bye.